Really? Who is this Apostle Chibuzo Gift Chinyere? He's not a businessman. He is a father, a pastor, a philanthropist, a servant of God. He has touched so many lives, more than you can count. I believe he has lost track of the number of people he has put in the free skill acquisition centers, number of people he has enrolled in the OPM free schools, number of people he has sent abroad to study under the OPM scholarship, people he has gotten jobs for that are now working abroad and helping their families here in Nigeria. They are countless. This man of God has changed so many lives. People who never had hopes of leaving the shores of Nigeria are abroad right now, earning well, taking good care of their families down here. This man has established two free hospitals in Nigeria that cater especially for pregnant mothers. If you go check the statistics, you would notice that the number of maternal mortality has reduced by far, especially in River State. What kind of man is this? He provides 24 hours power supply at the hospital because they also have a blood bank that preserves blood and caters for those mothers in case they need transfusion during birth. What more can I say? How about the story of the late Deborah Emmanuel, who was mobbed and burnt to death in Sokoto? He relocated the family down to Port Harcourt. He changed their story for good. He gave them a house, gave them a car, gave them an estate they can use as a source of income, established a restaurant for the family. He established a free skill acquisition center where people come and acquire several lucrative skills that they can actually use to fend for themselves and their families. I mean, what more can I say? He has over 500 kids living with him at his residence. Come on, how many people can you count that can do all of this I've just mentioned? He rehabilitates armed robbers, sex workers who have repented and turned away from their old ways, footballers who have been wanting for a good career. He has helped to give so many of them good careers outside Nigeria and in Nigeria. The only secondary school in his community that was going to be delisted by WAEC, this man of God rebuilt the place, employed new teachers, made the place conducive for learning. He also established an adult education program here in River State. The list goes on and on. Things that this man has done are uncountable. Now tell me, if this man of God was not in existence, if he wasn't doing all of this good work, where would all these souls be? All these pictures I'm showing you in this video are pictures of people this man has touched in one way or another. People this man has transformed their lives from what it used to be to what it is now, which is far better than what they used to know. If you know what you can do for this man of God at this time, pray for his quick recovery, because a person like this doesn't come two in a generation. He is one of a kind. He is very, very different from what we've been seeing in the past generations. When it comes to a philanthropist or when it comes to a pastor, this man beats the records of doing good. He is kind-hearted. He has changed so many lives for good. All you can do right now is put this man of God in prayer. We cannot lose such a good person. We cannot lose such a compassionate soul. Let us all put him in our various prayers and pray that God continues to use him to touch more lives and change more stories for good.